I can't tell you how many people come into my office, never mind 70s and 60s, but I'm talking 50s and 40s, that have either had a hip replacement, going in for a hip replacement, knee replacement. My answer to everybody is get in the gym. Hi, I'm Dr. Joe DeMarco, chiropractor and owner of OcraMed Health. Wanted to invite you into one of my squat workouts today. As many of you may know from watching my videos, I've been talking about the fact that I am going to be doing some masters powerlifting competitions in 2022. Been training heavy. I'm currently 57, so I'll be probably in that 55 to 59 age group. I'm about 150 pounds right now, so I'm going to probably drop a couple pounds and get into that 148 division. I feel pretty comfortable at that weight. Looking for everything I'm going to do next year is going to be drug tested, raw competition, so no equipment. So I have no equipment today except my lifting shoes, and I'll throw on my belt as I get a little into some heavier sets. What we're working on today, I'm going to do some heavy pin squats where we have the pin set up. So I'm going to be doing kind of half reps. I like using these pin squats with set at like kind of half reps. It allows me to use that extra weight, to get that extra heavy weight on my shoulders that maybe I can't use for a full depth type of squat. But by doing the half reps and setting the pins up higher, it allows me to put that extra weight on my shoulders. And I really like that. It adjusts my body to that extra heavy weight. I like it when I take the pins out and I go deeper. It makes the weight that I'm using just feel lighter, and it gets my body used to that heavier weight because I'm trying to go, heavier for these competitions. So anyways, I like heavy pin squats. If you've never performed them, check them out today. I'm going to be doing a bunch of sets of pin squats, like I said, half reps. Then we're going to drop the pins down. We're going to do some full rep squats. Lots of fun today, So anyways, stay tuned. Just by the way, we are doing powerlifting competitions next year. So please don't start in with these are fake weights and stuff like that. I mean, what am I going to do? Put a bunch of fake plates on today and embarrass myself next year at my powerlifting competitions? I'm gonna walk the walk. Whenever we're lifting weights, and next year we're gonna be in powerlifting competitions. So it's obviously gonna be accurate weights today. So don't start with the comments. I'm not even using that much weight. I'm only 150 pounds and I'm old. I'm 57. So anyways, here we go. I'm running through some warm-up sets. I handle each warm-up set, even when we're just doing the bar, as if there's like 500 pounds on it. I make sure I go through all my setups, my rooting, my bracing. I go through it even on the sets where I'm just using the light warm-up weight, just so I'm mentally preparing for when we move up in weight. I'm going to throw a couple plates on, like I mentioned about these weights. If this looks like a fake plate to you, you just let me know. Doesn't make noise like a fake plate. So anyways, I'm going to throw a couple plates on. Once again, we're going to move into some warm-up sets. The key on these pin squats is we're lowering down to the pin. I'm not loosening up. I'm staying tight. There's a pause, and then I'm coming back up. So don't loosen up on those pin squats. Don't come down and let everything relax. I'm staying tight. I'm just giving it a pause when I hit the pin, and then I'm coming back up. Okay, so we're going to do another set. These are just warm-up sets. I don't usually throw my belt on until we get to some heavier weight. But this is 135, and I treat it as if it was a max rep, because I want to mentally I want to be prepared for my heavier lifts. So with this is light, I can talk to it, but I'm tight right now, and then I'm going to blast out of it off the pin, just like that. So I'm going to come down, pause, and then come up. I figured I'll talk now while the weight is light. couple more plates on, getting up to 2 1/4. Once again, these are the plates. I don't need to put them on a scale. You can just tell that they're real. Fake plates don't make noise like that. So we're going to do 2 1/4. At which point, here's just the weight. I start throwing on a belt. I wear the belt at the same setting for all. Once I put the belt on, I don't wear it lighter for the lighter sets and heavier for the heavier sets. Once again, I'm preparing for the heavier sets, so I strap the belt on just like I would on a heavier set. I don't put it on so that I can't breathe. It's super tight. Put it on snug. I like to be able to, get a couple fingers in there. So nothing crazy. I just pull it back a little bit against the pole just to get the double clip belt here. I like the double prong belts, and have it on comfortably. You want to be able to breathe. You like to be able to get be able to get some fingers in there so that it's a comfortable. It's giving you some support, but it's also comfortable. I don't like to put it on where I can't breathe. Next warm up, we're going up to 315 once again. just making the noise. All right, we're going to throw another plate on. I try to work up, just because of when you're 57 and you're squatted, I take my time working up. I don't jump up too quickly on my warm-up sets. As you've noticed, I kind of went bar, 135, 185, 2 1/4, 275, 315. I don't jump up that fast anymore these days. And best way to stay healthy, and prevent injuries when you're squatting and you're trying to squat, heavy, at least heavy for me at 57. I just take my time on these. This is a cool lifting belt, by the way, and this isn't a sponsor or anything, but this is actually, it looks like a real heavy leather powerlifting belt, but this is actually a vegan belt. So no animals were harmed in the making of this belt. That's what I love about it. So it's pretty cool. If you're interested, like I said, they're not a sponsor, but if you're interested in a good non-leather lifting belt, message me, leave a comment in the comment section below, and I will tell you share the link where I picked up this belt. A little off kilter here. Warm-ups are done. I'm going to start our working sets at 365. All right, set number one. You know, I tell you, I see too many people come into my office, you know, they're not exercising. If you mention the word squat to anyone over the age of 30, they think you're insane, you know, but it's like, hey, I'm 57. I can't tell you how many people come into my office, never mind 70s and 60s, but I'm talking 50s and 40s, you know, that have either had a hip replacement, going in for a hip replacement, knee replacement. My answer to everybody is get in the gym, you know, get a weight set, do some squats, do some deadlifts, you know, build up that muscle, you know, keep that muscle tissue into your 50s, into your 60s. No excuses, you know, there's no excuses. I don't want to hear excuses. I hate excuses, you know. Get under the squat rack, put some weight on your shoulders, and start squatting. Second set, same weight. Set three, same weight. I tell you, the main thing is staying motivated. You know, you can make excuses all day long, but you have to stay motivated. You know, listen, I'm not new to lifting. I'm 57. I used to lift more, you know, so mentally it's a little tough. You know, I don't lift as much as I can. I mean, I used to be able to do 365 for reps, full depth, you know. So mentally it's a little tough that this is heavy for me now, you know, but you know what? You still stay motivated. You set goals. That's why I'm doing some powerlifting in the very near future, because it keeps me motivated. It gives me goals to shoot for, and that's what it's all about, setting goals and staying motivated. So that was 3 sets of 3 reps with 365. I'm dropping the weight down. I'm leaving the pins right now at the same height, but I'm going to drop down to 335, and just up the reps a little bit. I thought the 365 felt good. Definitely working on those sets. Felt pretty good. I felt solid, but I want to drop the weight down a little bit. And like I said, I'm going to up the reps a little bit. Okay, so 5 reps. Definitely feeling a little fatigue, but you know what? It's all a state of mind. We're gonna keep pushing. All right, set number 2 at 335. You know, as you get tired, that's when you gotta really dig deep and get your form. You gotta stay tight. You don't wanna get sloppy as you get tired. That's how injuries happen. All right, last set with 335, and before we move the pins down a little bit. Okay, so drop the weight down to 275, drop the pin down. It's probably above parallel for squat depth, but we're still going to do some, pin squats, pausing on the pin again. I love doing those heavier pin squats with the half reps. But I'll be the first to admit they're pretty exhausting. I mean, I love the feeling of all the extra weight on my body. It's just it's an overall exhaustion of the whole body. It's so awesome. If you've never tried, you have to try it. It's just like this overall overload of the body. Like, you use a weight that would overload your body. I mean, so it's a very individual. But I'll be the first to admit I'm pretty tired. So the legs are going and I'm getting fatigued. But you know what? What are we going to do? Stop? I don't think so. We got more to do. We're in the middle of a workout here. So anyways, 275, a little lower pin. We're going to do some sets at this height and this weight, okay? This is where it starts to get fun. You got to dig deep. All right, we're doing a second, this is set 2 at 275. Just want to say, there's nothing worse in this world than quitting on yourself. When you go into the gym each day, know exactly what you want to do and what you want to accomplish, and then you do it. You don't stop and you don't do that third set or you don't do that second set because you start to get tired and you start to get fatigued. That's quitting on yourself. Set your goals of what you're doing in the gym. I knew exactly what today's workout was going to be. I don't care how tired I am right now. I'm not going to say, I've done enough. That's enough. No, you set your goals for the day and then you accomplish your goals. Nothing worse than quitting on yourself. All right, third set with this weight. This is going to be our final set, 5 reps at this weight, at this pin height, okay? All right, so we've done 9 sets. This is going to be set number 10. So what I did, pretty tired, but we're going to push through this. Dropped it down to 2 1/4 now. This is just all about burning this out. It's all about finishing the job. I got to drop down to 225. Pins it down. So these are just going to be, regular squats. Don't have much left in the legs or the body. But whatever's left, we're going to use it. Whatever's left, we're going to use it. But like I mentioned at the beginning of this video, what I love about those pin squats at the beginning is after having like the 365 on your shoulders, even though I'm tired, when you step in on the 2 1/4, it feels like so light. Like I love that sensation of how this weight feels since we started like at that heavier weight. So anyways, let's do this. Moving on to set number 2. right, moving on to set number 3 real quick. I just want to tell you, it's funny. I've been a chiropractor for over 30 years now, so if you've ever been a patient of mine, you know, I tell it like it is. You know, when people come in after 30 years of practice, I don't sugarcoat stuff. I don't let people make excuses to me. I don't want to hear your excuses. You know, if I give you exercises to do, you either do them or hit the road. I'm not treating you. You know, my job isn't to fix you. My job is to help you fix yourself. And if you're not going to do what I give you, then I'll throw you out of my office. And I'm not kidding. I'll tell people to head out, and I'm not going to see them back in until they tell me that they've made a commitment on their own to help themselves. Because I'm not the one who's going to do all the work, because that isn't how it works. You want to be healthy, you make the decision to be healthy, and you do what it takes to be healthy. All right, I'm off my soapbox. Number 3. So the moral to that story is, don't mess with Dr. Joe when you come into his office. All right, so that was the squat portion of my leg workout today. These legs are, I can tell you, pretty shot, but I'm not done. I actually got to go in the gym here. My office, as many of you know, is inside a health club. I got to go over there. I want to get on the, do a little leg extension work, leg curl work. I actually have some walking lunges I want to do. So, but you know, the squats always, you know, I always put them at the beginning of the workout. That's always my main focus on leg day is hitting those squats in various forms, okay? So hope you enjoyed today's video. You know, and when you have a chance, visit my website, www.OcraMedHealth.com. We have a full line of fascia release products. SRI 3.0 massage gun is in stock. FF5 stainless steel fascia release instrument, which is absolutely awesome for breaking up fascial adhesions, is also in stock. So when you have a chance, check it out. If you'd like to support the page, just visit me on Patreon. Appreciate any support you'd like to give. If you enjoy these videos, please take a moment, subscribe to my channel, OcraMed Health on YouTube. Hit that little bell notification. It notifies you every time a new video pops up. If you have any questions about exercise or injuries, just leave a comment in the comment section below. I do the best I can to get back to everybody. And don't forget, OcraMed Health is here to keep you fit forever.